Alright, so we are back again in the third video of this Requiem mage playthrough, and this time it's not the middle of the night, which is a huge bonus. I don't have to whisper. It really sucks whispering, but I mean, you know, that's reality
mercenary work
of the situation.
might suit you.
So I downloaded this mod.
Found it. I've been looking for that blade for months.
As you can tell, you've
Thank
probably
you.
seen it before.
Here,
It's just called
my
Face to
father had a
Face, and
favorite sword and shield
it's just a little throwback to
Let me
Oblivion.
teach it to you in honor of his memory.
I haven't used it for a while. I used to use it on my old computer, but I used to have a lot of there's a lot of lag, script lag on that. But I attributed that to my pretty bad computer. So anyway, the death count is 1 so far, killed by an archer, and we're hoping to keep going without dying too many times.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
I feel like I'm gaining a little bit of momentum here, but I'm gonna have to get out there and probably fight some bandits at this point. Just get some experience points in, even if I get killed. I don't know if I have to play it super
If
safe
there's anything I can help you with.
in this softcore playthrough.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Okay, now
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. Take a look.
let me get some speechcraft points. Selling all this junk. I probably need some of these potions, but I also need money. Need money. The weird thing about Skyrim is it's either feast or famine. I don't know if you ever feel the same way, but you start out with nothing, and in the beginning you have no gold for anything, and it's just everything feels expensive.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
And then you reach like level 10, level 12, and you're rich, and you have nowhere to put all your money, and you couldn't spend it fast enough. It's like,
I'm sure you'll.
imagine if real life was like that.
Take a look.
Like all you had to do was put in a little bit of grinding, and then you got this huge payday where, you know, you could not spend your money fast enough because you just make it too quickly. That would be nice. But, I mean, there's lots of ways you could probably solve the Skyrim's economy problem. One is a house costs, what is it, like a couple thousand septims? I mean, I don't know about you, but where I live, houses are like
Do
20
come
times
back.
the median income of, you know, anybody who isn't a millionaire can't afford to buy a house. So, you know, houses, especially right here in Whiterun, this big city, you would think that they would cost 50,000 or something like that. Then you would have a money sink. You'd have something to spend your money on. Because eventually, it just doesn't make sense to pick up gold anymore or treasure or anything, because why? Why would you pick it up? You have to have reasons beyond the financial to keep going. And I guess that's where role-playing comes in, because at a certain point, there's no point. So I think it's bandit killing time. It's bandit roasting time. I'm gonna slow roast some bandits. I find though that even with my little apprentice hat and my robes and my magicka buff and all that stuff, sustaining destruction spells, or the sole destruction spell that I use, is pretty difficult. So I'm obviously going to have to find other ways to, you know, get my magicka up. Yeah, let's make a little bit of money. Do a little manual labor.
Make it quick. Come, I haven't got all day.
But who gives me the money for the crops then? Alright, got that other chest I gotta open too. Then it's bandit killing time. Oh shit. That saber cat came out of nowhere. You know you're playing Skyrim Requiem when you run like a bitch when you see a saber cat. And anyone who has played Requiem, you hear the word saber plus cat, and you kind of shit your pants a little bit. you know that there's a very serious situation going on when those guys are around. So basically they have a knockdown ability, so it's not like they can just kill you, because they can kill you, but what they do is they knock you down, you ragdoll, it takes you 45 minutes to stand up again while they're just swatting you in the head, and then you die. Over here at this watchtower, there's a triggered event. There's a bunch of melee bandits that come out as soon as you get within a certain proximity. And sometimes Requiem seems to spawn really tough guards, and other times they're a bunch of pussies and they get destroyed. I'm not sure which ones are going to get spawned this time. Looks like I got the pansy goes again, because they're all dead, it looks like. It's nice to get a collection of lockpicks now, though. I've started just a massive fire over here. I'm gonna try to put this fire out. See, they give you a pretty good crossbow with bolts fairly early on in the game. It's like the game wants me to be a sneaky archer. Like it wants me to shoot a bow and arrow or a crossbow and bolts, but I've committed to being a mage. I'm going to be a mage. As painful as it may be, a pansy mage, as they say. Man, it's not my problem. Didn't do it. I didn't do it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Just standing there.
Imperials, dragons, ain't no matter to me.
This fucking thing is burning down behind him. And he's just standing there. Not my job. He's a union guy. He's paid by the hour. If it's not in his union contract, he's not doing shit. He's not gonna move. So I'm gonna get some easy experience points here for the mini Cicero quest. I don't think that you can fail on the speech check. You just have to go up, tell the farmer to help out Cicero, and you get money and free experience points on Speedcraft.
Fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin.
Okay, this guy's surely gonna pay me for all this manual labor. I think the gold's okay too. I think they give you a decent amount of gold.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That... Huh, tell me something Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me! Have you seen... And he's trying... He could have anything in there. War contraband, weapon... What? And just who in Mara's name are you? Look... Yes... Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll
Man, he
be down
won't
to
take my
help soon.
crops.
You can tell Cicero I'll be along presently.
I just
need to
picked
do a
all his
couple
crops. He
things
won't.
first,
He won't give them to
You
me.
need something? Talk to my husband. Ventus Lorius. Or just Lorius, if it's all the same to you. I was thinking of expanding the world.
Now I'm probably carrying like 40 pounds of crops that I can't give away. I'm gonna do some flame Atronac action here. Oh, if this guy hits me, I'm dead in one shot. I have all of the stealth skills of an elephant in a china shop. I just rush in and attack. I'm just gonna eat 50 potatoes now. Raw potatoes out of the ground. Just gonna eat them all. Still got that apple cabbage stew going, which is good. It's providing me stamina. Rip to a wolf here. Fuck. Barbecue Fido. I think there's some more wolves. No, they're both dead. My wolf must have killed them. A depth lock, I can't open that. No, I was looking for the Mark Actor spell, but that's an old version of Jackson's map markers. With the newer version, you just press a hotkey on your keyboard and it marks the object that you want to remember. Because I want to remember to come back and open up that lockbox, see what's inside. I mean, on the one hand, it's kind of silly because, like I said, by the time I can probably open that, I won't need money, so it's pointless, but there's always the curiosity factor of what's in the box. So over this rise here, there's a couple more bandits, and then after I kill these bandits, there are a few more bandits that spawn on a trigger. Oh wow, an archer just missed me. That's a first.
I cannot best you.
Are they all dead? I think they're all dead. I think the wolf killed them all. Oh, that's a horse. That's a horse, of course. So the plan here is to trigger the bandits, run like a bitch, take cover, and then use the wolf to pick them off one by one. Trigger, wolf, run, 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 run. They both have two-handers, so they're pretty hard. They're just killing my wolf really easily. I'm gonna change that back in Sky UI. It's annoying. Like I want to sell one at a time, but I want to loot all at once. So there's no real way to do that. But I'm not complaining. It's not a bad little option. So by the sounds of it, there's one more archer left to kill. Good wolf. Good boy. There's another bandit camp to the north of here that I'm gonna go and check out as well. That one's pretty heavily fortified. There's a lot more enemies, so it's pretty dangerous. So, I crashed a desktop back there, as I think was pretty self-evident. Well, I don't know if it's evident because I'm going to I'm gonna edit the clip later and see if I can do something, but as it turns out, I saved my game way back, so I just kind of turned on God mode and killed the guys I already killed so I could go back. I hate it when I crash the desktop and I haven't saved in a while and then I have to replay the same content. I feel like I already did that, I accomplished that. So in situations like that, I'll just turn on God mode, cheat mode, get back to where I was, and continue on with my day. I mean, that was a hard-fought battle. But now I'm all kind of out of sorts, because I'm recklessly attacking a bandit camp here. Forgot to turn off God mode. See, that's the problem with turning on God mode, then you forget to turn it off again. And this all started because of the crash to desktop, so I could have, theoretically I could have ripped there. I don't know how you want to judge that call as a referee. That guy went into a death rattle 3 times before he died. You know, I forgot to change that back. So I guess the official rip count is still at 1, but I mean that wolf, the wolf earlier when I had God mode on, might have been able to kill me. I don't really know. Hopefully there won't be any more crashes. There he is. I think all the bandits are dead now outside of the band camp, but there's more inside. I keep forgetting that the Nords are susceptible to fire, but then the Dark Elves are susceptible to cold, so I keep using the wrong spells on the wrong... Well, I'm only really using the flames because it creates like an AoE damage too. It catches on fire and then it causes constant fire damage for anyone who's standing there, whereas the ice doesn't. I don't think it causes a damage if you just spray the ice in the area. It doesn't cause a constant damaging effect. I have a feeling I'll be running in and outside of this this mine quite a few times. This is why I need a follower. I need somebody who can take a little bit more damage than the wolf. So hopefully these bandit runs are going to provide me with the kind of coin that I require to purchase the services that I require. Yeah, I forgot the perk again. So you do all these things in your game and then it crashes to desktop and you forget to re-perk, you forget the things that you had already done. I really find the illusion tree very complicated. I really don't really understand how you level illusion. I'm gonna go with dark vision though, because I think that's something that I can just turn on and it levels up illusion. So you probably noticed I got these big ass mushrooms in my game, and I don't know whether to get rid of them. And they look somewhat cool, but at the same time, it's pretty unrealistic, I think, to have these big mushrooms. I mean, the mushrooms aren't deadly here in the mine. I mean, they're all over the place, but they certainly stick out as being awkwardly placed here. This is called wolf spanning, what I'm doing. I almost stepped on that pressure plate. But they're gonna come out and chase me for sure. There they are. Oh no. This one's gonna distract me with a conversation that I can't avoid while I'm in battle. Get away from me! Get away!
Oh, thank God. Thank you.
Man, those triggered, forced conversations are so annoying. Look, she's gonna go punch and she's gonna get herself killed. Oh no. Oh, he's got orcish armor on. And a two-hander. He's a badass. And he's fast as fuck. I'm full on sprinting in robes and he's catching up. Is really hard to kill.
I'll show you what a real orc is.
I'm really out of magicka too. Nice. That orcish armor is worth a lot of money too. 1,000 gold. That was a good kill. I think I can carry it too. I have the carry capacity now. That's not a problem. I only have 10 carry weight to spare now, so I can't go crazy with this whole gear. I think there's another enemy around, another bandit. But I don't know for sure. I'm kind of worried that there is another bandit. And I can't tell because obviously I don't have the compass or the radar going for me. I guess they're all dead. I guess everybody is dead. There's some decent loot in here. I get a mammoth tusk for Isolde. Gotta get rid of some stuff again. Overburdened. I've played a couple of playthroughs where I just turn on, or I turn off the weight problem. I just there's an option in the MCM menu to make it so you can carry as much weight as you want, and I don't know. I kind of like it that way because, you know, it makes it easier. You can just pick up whatever you need, get rid of it later, figure it out later. But I don't know. I guess it's fine to have to do it now. It makes you less of a loot whore. It's too heavy to pick up anything from the mammoth. It's not worth the money. I know that there's another room back there, but there's a bunch of spikes I could probably get hurt on. I noticed that Salty Shanty has this, that's fun. He's got this mod that shows, or I don't even know if it's a mod, but he's got a way of showing what the value to the weight is, which it's a much more sensible way of picking things up, I think, if you know what the value is to the amount of pounds you're carrying around. So you could be picking up something that's worth 200 septums, but if it's 40 pounds of weight, then that's useless. It's essentially useless because, help me out on the math here, but 200 septums divided by 40 gives you your weight per pounds. This would be like 5 septums per pound. And that's just an arbitrary example. But with the Orcish armor, that was 1,000 septums for 40 pounds, so, you know, I think that's worth picking up. Man, I don't know how this looks on your screen, but that night sky looks fucking amazing. That's really pretty. One of the things I really liked about Oblivion was that it was so colorful and pretty, and you could just really soak in the way that the game just looked. It just looked awesome. And Skyrim just doesn't have that same beauty to it. I mean, unless it's ultra modded, right?
Don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly.
Yeah, that thing is going to go on and on until I do that quest.
Brother, I think he's done.
Whoa. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. never know what's going to come around the come around the corner in this game. A saber cat just sitting there. Man, that really freaked me out. Traveling in the dark, you think that all the combat's finished, you're just trying to run back to Whiterun, and just out of nowhere, saber cat jumps out at you. I mean, realistically, can you imagine if you actually lived on one of these farms and saber cats routinely came that close to civilization? You wouldn't want to leave your house. Even with a gigantic sword, you wouldn't want to leave your house. So it's too late to sell anything. Just go to sleep, wake up, sell my shit, craft some potions,
Come on in. Let me know if
and
you
then
need
keep
anything,
going.
or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Have you seen that shrine of Asura? People say there is someone in Rift, the Companions, in Jorvaskr. Magic is... Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
That saves me a lot of cooking.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's...
I gotta go a little bit extra because I need the shops to be open.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. you'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
I don't know if I should edit these parts out. They're pretty boring, I'm guessing.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Alright, let's see if I
Rather
can afford a
pale.
follower, finally.
Take a look.
See if I can make 5,000.
Come back. Anytime if you need. Pardon me, but do I... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Alright, things are getting busy around here. I'm gonna have to log off, but the plan is to go to Bleak Falls Barrow after I sell all this stuff off.
Good day.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, thank you. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find everything's for sale, my... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
got warm food, warm drinks, and warm
There
beds.
once was a hero named Ragnar the... Who came riding, run from old Rorik.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? And why not? 100 gold says I knock your just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime.
Forget to polish
Let's
those
go.
glasses later.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar.
Never should have come here.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Just
The Im-
stand still!
Do something! Somebody help! This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors. The
I
Imperials.
will destroy you.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors. The Imperials. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors. The
Skyrim belongs to the Nords. You think I'm afraid of you?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
I'm getting out of here. Not so tough now, are you?